I'm all about championships.
Thank you, man.
Yo, God bless you.
God bless you. What is the Slab Hour? The Slab Hour, we took it upon ourselves to raid the station, take away that stigma on marijuana, show you the culture, take big slabs, push off Phone Homie, and get the community out there front and center.
The natural defenses are crumbling. Now's the time to introduce the joint. Must come up.
Slab Hour!
Turf it up and slab it down. Ladies and gentlemen, Washington, D.C. and worldwide, Phone Homie presents on his 42nd Symphony, the Slab Hour! Make some motherfucking noise again! Yeah, word up. It's a Slab Hour, everybody. It's a very, very special show. I am Phone Homie. And I am very happy to be here today. It's my 42nd birthday. I'm very stoked. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. It feels good to be celebrating it here with you guys. Where the fuck is my whistle at? Holy shit. Don't tell me we're slipping already. That's right, everybody. Slab Hour. Episode 184, everybody. 184 of the 84 episodes of this thing that we call the Slab Hour. Hold aboard. Yeah. Man, that's great. Great fucking news. A long time ago, I didn't realize that I'd be doing this much with this many podcasts. What up to my IG Live family on the Architect Music and the Phone Homie IG Live. You might try calling this interactive show the Potline, 202-308-5271. You can check out the awesome gear that we have for Phone Homie at phonehomie.com. On Instagram, check me out at Phone Homie, so you can see everything that we're doing and come to the events that we throw and everything like that. On the ones and twos, on the backgrounds, we got DJ A Boogie. What's up?
What up? Phone Homie, what's good, man? How's everything? How you feeling on your born day, your G-Day?
I'm feeling fucking great, man. I'm feeling great. I got high with a little help from my friends, and it feels good. I feel the love and support from the family, the community. Unbelievable. Pouring out. You know, this makes up for all the years that I've had some pretty crappy birthdays in my life.
Pretty shitty parties.
You know?
Yeah. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like karma. You know, just it comes back around.
It really feels good, man. To really know that you're loved is an amazing feeling. So you know, I'm very grateful for that. The show right here is held and housed at WLVSradio.com, Listen Vision Live. You come on over into the show interactively and get stoned with us. 2622 Georgia Avenue, Northwest Washington, D.C. That's 2622 Georgia Avenue, Northwest Washington, D.C. Right across the street from Howard University. And good news, Listen Vision Studios will be expanding its foundation and fundamentals, its footprints, into the city a little bit more. Look out for that news. We'll be showing some information on that in the show today. Things are coming. Things are getting bigger and better. And DC is damn sure been and still will be on the motherfucking Miz app. Can I get some noise for that, please? What up, everybody? This is the Slab Hour. I am Phone Homie, a DC resident of 13 years now, and a marijuana or cannabis medical patient over at Tacoma Wellness Center. I do hold a Tacoma Wellness membership cannabis card. So shout out to them, and it's really awesome to have this cannabis thing going on here in our city. Much love to everybody that came into the live studio audience. If you can find a seat, that's fine. All these empty seats over here, feel free to grab them. If not, find yourself a spot and start rolling up. We will have some trees being rolled around, or you might have to roll some of these trees that we pass around. So you might have to do a little work, but in the end, everybody should be getting stoned in this building. If you got blunts, though, keep it towards the door, because I golly hate tobacco being burned. I just want to smell good old cannabis, sweet cannabis. What? Wow. Well, it's a good interruption. Very, very nice joint right here. Rolled by District Dabbers himself. Our shows. Every Sunday, catch us right here at WLVS Radio on the Slab Hour at 9 p.m. Eastern. On Tuesday, get the conversation flowing with Talking Terps, hosted by District Dabbers at 9 p.m. as well. On Thursday, from 9 to 10 p.m., look for Talk Drip Live, presented by Talking Terps. Peter Plains will lead you through the latest in streetwear and sneakers. And I'm telling you, it is definitely a show to catch, because it's some little tidbits of information that you will learn only by watching and paying attention, not talking over the show. 30-second.
Instead of that infomercial.
Nobody else has a 30-second advert for this. Talk Drip Live.
Infomercial, you got Billy Blanks,
right?
On there screaming.
Oh my God! All right, well we'll show the little. We'll show the. All right, might as well since we're on the fucking topic, go ahead and show it real quick. Talk Drip Live.
Gentlemen, if you're tuning in right now, you are listening to the freshest radio show on the planet. This is Talk Drip Live, bringing a streetwear sneaker radio show to Washington D.C. Hilfiger knew what Kith was. It's through the TV show itself. They got the rights for the carapace. $1,098. Now these are the as big as possible. We got box orders this morning. You were looking at the sellout time for how fast it's possible.
Yeah, District Dabbers presents Talk Trip Live every Thursday, 9 to 10 p.m. Are you from Brooklyn? Queens. Wow, it makes 3 of us that are from New York doing a show here in D.C.
It's 4 of us.
I hope Washingtonians love New Yorkers as much as New Yorkers love D.C. I'm telling you. Some of us like to move here and set up and never go away. Promise you.
The takeover.
Right? Well, maybe one day you might find me in Poland. You might find District Dabbers one day in Australia. All right. Peter Plains, I don't know where you'll end up, young man, but hopefully it's somewhere successful. Very quiet now as we get on with the show. After that, at 10, Take a Look on the City is a show featuring a mashup of pop culture and cannabis. On Friday, catch Stoner for the People, lighting up for the crowds at 8 p.m. Word up. And on Saturday, tune into McLeaf's Mark. Where's our homie McLeaf, man? Is he here yet? He's still out of commission? Why didn't you pick him up, man? I don't care. Ride a bike over to his house and pick him up next time, man.
Uber Black.
On some ET shit.
Uber Black.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Throw him in the basket. Bastard. All right, okay. Saturday, tune into McLeaf's Mark, hosted by Real Deal Farms for a creative mix of cannabis and wrestling. I'm telling you, that's another excellent show. I'm really liking these shows that are on WLVSradio.com, and it's only going to expand. Look out for that news as it comes. I want to give a very big shout-out and birthday to to 2 very important people that share the birthday with me. Claude Watson, out there, United States Marine. We were in the Marine Corps together in boot camp. Claude's from Jamaica. And damn good American, man. I love that man. And we shared a lot of awesome experiences in boot camp. And he went off. He went out there. He's fighting for your freedom and ours. He's still out there. And it doesn't stop for him. He's got a family. I love you. Happy birthday, Claude Watson, United States Marine Corps. Hoorah, Semper Fi. Good. Shout out to the Marines and the veterans that are in the building as well. Hoorah, Semper Fi. Yep, there you go. And then another very important person in my life, creator of real trap shit from the Baroque era. Well, actually, not the Baroque era, the classical era. Ludwig van Beethoven. Happy birthday to you, real quick. Can we all real quick just sing a quick happy birthday to those people? 1, 2, 3, very fast. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Very nice. All right, good. So, I love you, Beethoven. And show, actually, there's, Beethoven and Phone Homie spawned an offspring, and this is what he looks like. Check it out right here. Oh, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I tell you, it's a real picture, too. There's no CG involved. Shout out to Grits Frosting for the CG moderations. So, Grits Frosting, love you, man. Shout outs to at Dwell DC, a great service for any of your venue needs. Seriously, if you got a venue for something cool to do, cannabis or non-cannabis related, and we're not talking about the market shit. We're talking about stuff to help people out, community type stuff. Not a wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Shout out to Dwell DC, who has an awesome spot out there for the community. Shout out to at weedups.co, our friends in Germany, sending and sharing all the media that they have out there in Europe and bringing it over here, and vice versa. We're bringing our American stuff out there to Europe so we can turb it up and slab it down worldwide. Because who wants to travel the world, but who's afraid to travel the world because they're afraid the Terps are not going to be where they land, right? Right? Come on. So now what we're trying to do is open the gates, push the envelopes, get in the motherfuckers' faces and say, we want to smoke everywhere we motherfucking go. Those rules that you fucking try to put on us, they're old, and we want to change them. Shout out to at _travel designer. Now, this company helps me to get to where I go, and actually, they got me to Poland for $100 round trip. So, Yeah, I did have to go from JFK to Heathrow, from DC to JFK to Heathrow to Poland, but for $100, it's fucking worth it. So yeah, you can travel the world. Go to @your_travel designer, who can help you design your perfect vacation or travel needs. You want to go to a cup? They'll get you to a cup. They're the ones that get me to the motherfucking cup. Since 2009, @your_travel designer will help you out. Take a look at them, follow them, and if you ever get your time off, make sure you book with them. Sipping on Alka-Seltzer. Shout out to my homeboy, Kung Fu Vapes. Been traveling, came all the way. We'll have Kung Fu Vapes on the panel in just a little bit. Came all the way from Washington State to show some love, hang out with your boy, and talk about the brand a little bit. Also, help me get high with his awesome new device that he has, and he'll explain that when he comes on the show in just a few.
He's got
raising
a new
awareness.
Device. He's got a new device.
Let's raise awareness real quick for the. What'd you say?
He's got a new device.
A new device. He
Inventing,
gets customized accessories for this thing. He's got a customized butt plug that connects to. It's crazy.
Like
everything. Yeah.
He's like the Einstein of butt plugs. It wiggles.
Yeah, it wiggles.
Shit.
Yeah. And on the outside, it's like it's a raccoon tail.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the streets have been wanting. The streets have been asking for it.
Real terp shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Who knows what angle and what direction we'll go on this show? It's impromptu and it's filled with honesty. So we're not giving a fuck and trying to shade or everything. You know, we're not putting mascara on for you to look pretty for you. We're showing you the real balls, meats, and sweats. Yes, like Sal's meatballs. They're good for your mouth. Raising awareness. A Maryland family has lost it all in a fire and is looking for some help so that they can stay off the streets. The priority right now is clothing, personal hygiene items, and food. If you are able to help, please contact Jamila Pendergast directly, or if you're able to provide money, her Cash App info is at $JAAY King KING 80. Anything will help, so visit the GoFundMe at GoFundMe.com/H4KDQS-family-lost. In other raising awareness news, Larry Herzl, someone who has helped many medical patients in the cannabis community, needs financial help to get his eyes repaired through surgery. His condition is known as keratoconus, so this is not a LASIK surgery. Larry was actually going blind and had to have his eyes scrubbed with a brush. Either way you look at it, there's no fucking brush soft enough that I would ever want to scrub my eyes. So, fucking Larry, man, shout out to you, fucking handling it like a G. He wasn't able to raise the money needed in time, and his insurance refuses to pay for surgeries. Larry's parents paid up the first part of the surgery, but this comes at a huge cost of $5,000. This is even after their family home in North Carolina was about 70% destroyed in the recent Hurricane Florence. Visit his page at GoFundMe.com/HTBFGR-I-surgery. In other raising awareness news, a good friend of mine, Rick Cusick. If you don't know who that is, he is was a strong supporter, a member of both Normal from the very beginnings and High Times Magazine. Very vocal. I would even say his energy is some of the influence that has helped to mold Phone Homie who he is today. Rick Cusick is a very positive, energy-driven man with nothing but love in his blood and sweat. And he was recently diagnosed with stage 4 cirrhosis and is asking for the cannabis community for donations to his GoFundMe campaign. At the moment, he is pretty sick and he has lost a lot of weight. Now, the man was not very big to begin with, so for a man of his stature to lose a lot of weight is very, very alarming. After he gains some weight back, the doctor wants to start him on a treatment to control the disease for as long as he can, as there is no cure and it is ultimately fatal. The medicine is very expensive and it is very doubtful his insurance will cover it. Hard to predict, but he has been told that without treatment, he has about a year, but with treatment and lifestyle changes, 5 years or longer is possible. Please go visit Rick Cusick's GoFundMe at gf.me/u/N as in November 8, N as in November, B as in Bravo 33, and that is it. Do I have to? Can you give me some videos before we go into events, man? I got so much shit to read. It's my party and I'll fucking chirp it. Oh, you know what? Wait, before we do that, All that fucking... Who's blowing smoke in the fucking camera? It looks good. Keep doing it. Right here on the Slab Hour, we have this thing that we dedicate 1 minute of the hour to chirping it up, because this is indeed the Slab Hour, and it is one small dab for man and one giant slab for Phone Homie. So, with no further ado, we would like to thank Chris Crazy for supplying us with an awesome medicinal, medicated, fucking infused, very dank theme song. We now bring in Chris Crazy with the Slab Hour theme song. Sing the song if you know the words. I'm Phone Homie, turping it up and slamming it down. It's my 42nd birthday, you bitches. Make some motherfucking noise! Woo!
Surf and blowing just like E.T.'s finger.
What?
Goddamn, that bass gon' linger. So immaculate like Phone Homie. It's crazy if you don't know me. Punk motherfucker and I'm turned out. I heard turd saucy out the girl's mouth. We're the pretty bitches, the ones with freckles, and that B.H.O. there got speckles. That's a boot suit. Listen to me, that shatter right there, don't listen to me. I'm cool, bro. I watch the Slab Hour and chill out for a dab hour. Motherfucker and wax everything. Married to the turfs, don't you see the wedding ring? From Tacoma, the one with the K. And squash rosin all day. Bitch, I'm on it. Flags in this here marijuana. Bitch, I'm on it. Flags in this marijuana.
Welcome to the Slab Hour. Brown banana,
bitch. Turds are blowing just like E.T.'s finger. The goddamn dab bass gon' linger. So immaculate. It's crazy, you don't know me. Punk motherfucker and I'm turped out. I heard turd saucy out the girl's mouth. We're the pretty bitches, the ones with freckles, and that B.H.O. there got speckles. That's peep soup. Listen to me, that shatter right there, don't listen to me. I'm cool, bro. I'm on the Slab Hour and chill out for a dab hour. Motherfucker and wax everything. Married to the turfs, don't you see the wedding ring? From Tacoma, the one with the K. And you know we squash rosin all day. Bitch.
That'll work. Yeah. Welcome to the Slab Hour, you brown banana eating bitch. Brown banana eating bitch. I wonder why he thought that up. Like, where did that come from?
It's rude as fuck, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
It's not really rude.
No, but he had somebody in mind when because Chris Crazy, he lives his raps. You know what I'm saying? So he's probably like, you brown banana eating bitch.
He just ended up on there.
Yeah, it just ended up on there. He's probably talking to the engineer.
But you know, to be honest with you, brown banana, as disgusting as it is, it's sweeter. It's what you use to bake baked goods, like a good banana bread. You know?
Exactly.
So to really say you're a brown banana eating bitch.
Maybe it was a compliment. Maybe it was complimenting the chef.
It's a compliment. You're sweet.
Yeah.
You know, you're full of sweetness. You bitch. You sweet bitch. You.
Sounds like battle bars.
Maybe it's a dog. Maybe it's a female dog that ate a lot of brown bananas, and it was his bitch.
So he's treating the bitch better than Petco.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not sure if a fucking brown banana is sustainable to a dog's diet, but
yeah.
You know.
I don't know. Have you?
Chirp it up and slap it down. Make some fucking noise for yourself, everybody. Oh hell nah! You guys not much think too much of yourselves. I said make some noise for yourself. Represent like Nas said on the 42nd side. Something like my life right now. My life is like the Nas 42nd side.
42nd side of Vernon?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
42nd side. I've passed 41st Street and I'm now on the 42nd side. There is nothing left for me.
Yeah, turn around. Shit.
Yeah.
Try it again.
Can somebody please get Dr. Dre in my life? Anyway. For events, Tacoma Wellness Center has new hours to accommodate its many patients. The Wellness Center will now be open from 12:30 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday from 11:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. Find out their menu and other information about them on their website, TacomaWellness.com, or visit their Instagram at Tacoma Wellness. I wish I could put my menu on the website. I wish I could put my menu on my Instagram and on my website. You know, I wish I could put my menu up right here and say, ladies and gentlemen, this is what's on the menu. Ha ha! Not possible. Not possible. Cannabis is still a Schedule 1 drugs, and I love smoking me some good Schedule 1 drugs.
Yum, yum, yummy.
I know. That's a Chris Crazy reference if you didn't know it. It was a what? He was cited at Emerald Cup? What do you mean? For what? Oh, okay.
Okay. Thanks, District.
Just because you're sitting next to me doesn't mean you can interrupt my show.
He's so excited.
You know, like, I know you're excited. Like, come on, man. Jesus. It's still, come on. If I sat next to your show, oh, you'd be like, dude, I love you, but come on, man. Stop.
Throwing bars.
Yeah, throwing fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need no
VJ
bar.
with VJ bars? Would I be a VJ right now?
A VJ? Isn't that a venereal jam?
A video jockey?
Oh, yeah.
A venereal. You're
jam.
fucking sick.
Sick. Yeah, sick.
Always. Why do you always come out
bastard.
with some sick shit?
I don't know, bro. That was VD. Oh, yeah, you said VJ.
Phone Homie merch can now be found at HR Records in DC. HR Records is a record and clothing store. It's fucking awesome, too. Definitely go in there. Everything you need. It has a wide selection of rare blues, metal, and hip-hop vinyl, as well as CDs. Remember those? And exclusive rights to selling Phone Homie clothing. The store is located on 702 Kennedy Street Northwest. If you have any questions, give them a call at 202-469-9868. And just as a quick reminder, the only thing that should be really loud in this studio right now is the weed that you're smoking on, because I hear mad voices, son. Stay lit and stay fit every Sunday from 10 to 11 a.m. at the 420 Cardio Sesh. Every Sunday from 10 to 11 a.m. There's an open invite for the whole DMV area and the rest of the world to for their fit community to join. All fitness levels are welcome to participate. They're always mixing up their workouts with their main goal to burn fat and weed and have fun doing it. Some of the stuff that I say, by the way, is impromptu. Not everything is necessarily written on the paper. They have sponsored gifts from local brands that allow them to give out shit so that you guys can smoke and fuck. Right in the did I say smoke and fuck?
Whoa. That's what happens.
So we're gonna
See, you're gonna have people showing up confused.
Right?
They're gonna be dressed inappropriate.
I came
for
here
the
to
workout.
smoke and fuck.
Yeah.
Whoa. No, Phone
Sorry.
Homie said it.
Phone
It's
Homie.
last Sunday.
Hey,
Look,
he
it's right
plays it,
here.
man.
It's right. I can show you on the fucking video. It
WLVS
says,
radio.
Homie, come and smoke and fuck.
WLVS radio on YouTube.
Why do you think I wore my fucking hot blue and pink Speedos? Side pocket. Oh, it's just my birthday. I am wearing pink pants, people. Yes, I love rocking the color pink. I am the Pink Panther. Nice. That was strictly stolen. That was quickly stolen from District Dabbers. All right, so make sure you check them out every week. The location differs. Make sure you keep up with the movement. Adding at DMV_cardio_sesh or its creator at 420 after fitness. And don't forget to use the hashtag stay lit, stay fit. And that's it. That's not part of the... It's just stay lit, stay fit. Fuck. The 15th Annual Emerald Cup will be held on December 15th and 16th. It's going on right now. If you want to go, you might want to leave the show right now and get on the fucking plane because you only got a few hours left. The Emerald Cup is a community celebration that has grown to become a global new movement honoring the year's finest organic sun-grown medicinal cannabis harvest. There will be performances Saturday and Sunday from a number of local and prominent bands, including Big Gigantic and Gogol Bordello. Those are like the hottest artists right now in trap music, right? Big Gigantic and Gogol Bordello. Because of the nature of this event, only those 21 and older will be permitted to enter. Make sure you pick up your daily tickets or weekend pass at the Eventbrite online or visit their website at theemeraldscup.com. Also on the 16th, the RIA Festival is kicking its ass at Adelanto Stadium. There will be vendors, music, and more. The music lineup features Xavier Wolf. Damn it! Why is it my work? You might want to play some Xavier Wolf right now just to make me feel better. Other artists is scheduled to perform. Admission is free. Fuck! But purchasing VIP tickets will get you early access and probably lunch with Xavier Wolf. Fuck! The show will be hosted at Adelanto Stadium in Adelanto, California. This part of the event is 18 and over, so make sure you have your ID on you. I probably would have not been allowed in because I'm too old. Get hyped for Denver's Indo Expo on January 26th and 27th. Indo Expo showcases hundreds of companies, brands, and product lines representing equipment, lighting, nutrients, greenhouses, supplies, tools, lifestyles, and ancillary companies and devices. What does the word ancillary mean?
Ancillary?
Secondary?
Something to do with ants
So
or something.
secondary companies?
Something to do with ants. We're getting a lot of answers from the
I know,
audience.
right?
Majority of people talk about
I got about 20
ants.
definitions just now.
Ants? Something about
Someone
ants?
said, I said, what does ancillary mean? Somebody said ants.
Ants.
What the fuck?
What's going on with you?
Thanks for concurring without a fucking definition.
Google.
Yeah, I'm not using Google right now. It's your job. That's why I
Yeah.
asked you, the living crowd.
It's an interactive show.
All right, so it is an interactive show. Visiting the conference at Denver Mart, 451 East 58th Avenue in Denver, Colorado, should not disappoint. Saturday will be business to business and ass to ass. Excuse me, guys. It's my birthday. I can say what the fuck I want. It's my show too. By the way, this show is not meant for young ears. This is adults only. This show.
Ancillary, providing necessary support to the primary activities or operations of an organization, institution, industry, or system.
Okay, you know what, man?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I can't take you seriously when please, next time you read a definition, take it seriously, all right?
Oh, somebody took time to type that.
Because we didn't get smarter by listening to that just now. We just got fucking crazy.
Do you want me to say it in Old English? Would that make it?
No, let's
Okay.
stop right now. We already given you enough mic time. Much love to DJ A Boogie, everybody. We like to give him shit sometimes.
I deserve it sometimes. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Most of the time, I don't, though.
Like that time that you were like stuck for 6 months because you decided to flex on the basketball fucking court.
Oh,
Yeah.
first of all, it was 5.5 months.
Yeah.
Let's not exaggerate
Yeah.
shit.
Okay, I'm sorry. 15 days left, more than fucking 6 months.
Yeah. Facts are facts, man.
On June 29th and 30th, 2019, the Glass Carnival is kicking off the summer. The carnival will be held at Spencer Fairgrounds at an 11-acre lot in Spencer, Massachusetts. Actually, District Dabbers and myself have rocked that place. Come out and see a plethora of unique glass. Now, that's a good word. I love plethora. Plethora means a smorgasbord, a large assortment of, a plethora. Oh, it's such a great word. What, you don't like that word?
Tomato. So
like-
what cats are tripping out over here is that everybody says plethora.
Plethora?
Yeah.
No, it's not plethora.
It
It's
is plethora.
Plethora is the name of a heavy metal band. Why
America-
who the fuck is crawling around me? What the
America
fuck
has
are you doing, dude?
decided. America has decided.
Plethora is the name of a hardcore band. They were trying to fucking copy Pantera. Yeah, trust me, I know my shit, man. Mad smart over here. That's why I do this show. That's why you guys are in the studio. Audience. Yeah, exactly. I know
Mad
my
smart
motherfucking...
shit. Word.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's called plethora.
It's just what America says. It's no big deal.
Yeah, smoking big ass fucking doinks right now. Highly educated. Okay, so let's get into this right now. Oh, I'm sorry. For more info, visit the website. All right, guys, come on. You, so fucking loud all day. I love you, man. Golly. Can somebody do something to him? Lower? Dirty Knuckles in the building, but
Promo.
he's also got dirty ears because he's never hearing me when I'm telling him to please quiet the fuck down. For more info, please visit the glasscarnival.com or check their Instagram at @the_glass_carnival and Facebook, all one word, The Glass Carnival. So now I want to get into something really cool. As you guys know, I really like one of my favorite bangers, and we're not talking about a Wu-Tang joint. Bangers, quartz bangers, the things that you put inside your rig, is highly educated. Highly educated came out with highly educated titanium back in the day, and he had one of the more reigning products. And then recently just came out with, well, not recently, a few years ago came out with highly educated quartz. He has these really cool quartz bangers that have a perforated quartz bottom that fits to the actual wall of the banger, which is clear. So really, really awesome product. But a lot of people always ask, well, how long am I supposed to keep it heated for? How much am I supposed to cool it down for? And the reason why you want to do this, you want to have a longevity in your glass banger. The cleaner it is, the less fucked up it is, the better your smoke is going to be. It's going to be more enjoyable, and it's just basic maintenance. You're spending anywhere up to $300 sometimes for bangers. You want to make sure that you are going to get your money's worth out of it. And somebody like me who's a fucking idiot, you should just call me Chaz. I fucking go through a banger in like a month. So this kind of information is really helpful. I think you could help learn from this as well. Maybe a little something. Highly educated heating techniques. And this is supported by Highly Educated Company. Shout out to TaskRock. Heat ups and cool downs. The methods described are from using a Blazer Big Shot butane torch or similar in a closed atmosphere at room temperature, and will vary if you are using a flame of less or more intensity in different settings. 20 up, 55 down. It's 20 seconds up. That means 20 seconds with flame on the banger, and 55 seconds off the banger. The benefit of doing only 20 up is that you can avoid excessive heating of the material and cut down the wait time by about half a minute. 30 up, 30 seconds up, and 80 seconds down. This is for people who are essentially flame polishing the product in between uses. Being a little bit more excessive, this method can be used for larger volumes of oil, but can lead to potential devitrification of the product. It's not Devitrify. Cold start techniques. Now, a lot of you people are like, hey, found homie, you ever tried to fucking kickstart that shit cold? Yeah, I've done it before. Fucking, I don't know. I don't get no fucking tit pleasure out of it. But the cold start technique is pretty much what it sounds like. One begins by preloading a room temperature gavel first. And by the way, I'm sorry, I meant to say these highly educated quartz bangers are called officially gavels. Also, shout out to 3 Stars Brewery, a brewery right here in D.C. I go off the beaten path, but I'm also drinking fucking dank-ass beer. The cold start technique begins by preloading a room temperature gavel first and then applying the flame source second. What are the benefits of a cold start? Less waiting. By loading the gavel cold and hitting it with a flame for several seconds, and that means, by the way, when you're hitting it cold, that means you take your product, you put it in the cold banger, and then apply the heat. For several seconds, you are able to accomplish your goal in less than a minute compared to heating for 30 plus seconds and waiting around for another 80 seconds for the gavel to cool down. Gas conservation. I know gas is cheap, but having to drive to the shop to buy some still can suck balls or nips. By employing the cold start method, your gas cans last longer. When you're at the bottom of your gas reserves, the cold start technique, nice, helps stretch it out and makes the most of it. Quartz conservation. The cold start technique actually makes the life of your gavel last longer. No one's even listening. Put simply, a gavel that's only being heated for 8 seconds at a time is going to experience less devitrification, nice, less likely to experience accidental burns, and generally less wear than one is repeatedly being heated for 30 seconds at a time. Cold start basic. With a basic cold start, the gavel is preloaded with the material being placed in the center of the floor. Not the floor like the literal floor of your house, the floor of the fucking banger. You don't want to take your product like this great diamond here and throw it on the floor and be like, oh shit, now it's got dirt on it. We weren't supposed to do that. It's best to keep the material away from the walls if possible in the beginning, as the material has a tendency to climb the walls, escaping vaporization. After the gavel has been loaded, the flame from a standard butane consumer torch can be applied directly to the floor. The flame should be applied until the material melts and should be removed, usually around the moment a boil begins. The cap is then placed on top and the dab is taken. This is usually around 7 to 8 seconds of flame, but can differ depending on torch output and oil volume. Too much flame will burn with material and ruin the flavor, giving an unpleasant experience. Too little flame will leave excess remnant oil. Not to mention, your friends will never let you live down, and probably you will go viral on social media as a fail. Again, some of the information here is impromptu. It may take a little practice to determine when to remove the flame. It is best to cap the gavel after the flame is removed and not before, as the heat from the flame could potentially damage a glass cap. The basic method is great for starting with or employing when the gas is too low to execute the advanced cold start. The only thing wrong with the cold start basic method is that sometimes the material will climb the cold walls and not fully vaporize. Cold start for the advanced class. With the advanced cold start, you begin the exact same as you do with the basic cold start, loaded on the floor in the center. Here's where the methods differ. With the advanced method, you begin by heating the upper and middle walls of the bucket and heating the floor. It is important to try and not to melt the oil on the floor while heating the walls. I usually heat the walls all the way around with the flame angled upwards at a 45-degree angle so that the flame cannot enter into the bucket and scorch the oil. That's what she said. Or was it he? The heating of the walls usually lasts about 8 to 10 seconds for me, but before I move to the floor, but your applications may differ, something like that. After heating the walls, I then move directly to the floor and heat it until the material begins to boil, then cap it. By heating the walls first, it prevents the oil from climbing, and the event it does climb, then the walls are hot enough to still vaporize the material. Whew! So the next thing we do is go into High Pot News. And with that, we take you into a break. I don't know what the fuck. You're pre-gaming here, man. That's bush weed, by the way, you're looking at on the left, and DJ A Boogie on the right. This is WLVSradio.com, everybody, home of the Slab Hour. I'm Phone Homie, celebrating this party like it's my motherfucking 1999th birthday.
I'm talking insurance and dental kit, even ex-husband and a couple kids. Check out his swagger, he's sharp as a dagger. You know I'm a bad bitch attacker. I'm fucking this bitch on my mom's at home and then deal with the repercussions of it after. She offered it me while you ask her. Serve the pussy to me on a platter. When I hit from the back, put both hands on her neck like the Mac a lot, no Chris Masters. She love when I'm cheating her rough. I choke on her neck, make her stick to her tongue. Told me let her know when I'm ready to come. She ready to swallow my daughter and son. I walk in the spot, make my presence known. You walk in the spot, bitches headed home. Fucking bitches back to back like marathon. Got her rolling up, we with no panties on. Told me to do was her favorite song. When I harmonize, make a pussy.
I need that cash on the regular. Fuck shit is not on my schedule. No, she want my dick in my cellular. Ay, I cut that pussy crack nebula. I fucking auntie and sister, then I dismiss her.
Look at my mans. Check it out. Come here. Come stick your hand in the car. Huh? Need money for weed, huh, nigga? Fuck you talking about, nigga. Glow gang, nigga.
Hot grounds. Steely.
She wanna kick it like Beckham. She wanna rock on the Tesla. For the money bag, I'm going federal. She on the Molly and Adams. I shift the gear on that lane shit. This a new hoe, not the same bitch. This a petite, not that plain shit. Flat at my rocks up like the ain't bitch. New my jealous what I'm stepping on. She flying what I'm flying on. They come with different time zones. I don't even know what time I'm on. Run up a check like a shoe. The hands on me is the bluest. Your bitch ain't no fan, she a groupie. I fuck on that thing when we do it. Count up a check, I just do it. The ice on my neck on the coolest. I traded my Gucci for Gucci. I traded my drink for these Louis. Get it up, count it up, run it up, do it. Get it up, count it up, run it up, do it. Get it up, count it up, run it up, do it.
Sundays for me are Bloody Marys and good hash. Cheers.
Erica says she knows this because once they arrived in Atlanta, Tanya and Javaris contacted another relative for a place to stay.
She had told us that Javaris and Tanya were both staying with her aunt Martina on Welcome All Road.
The location of Martina's address leaves detectives speechless.
The apartment complex is maybe 50 to 100 yards through the woods to where Cheryl's vehicle was located.
If Tanya and her son Javaris were staying so close to where Cheryl's body was found, it could mean one of two things. Could they be victims as well? Or is it possible they had something to do with Cheryl's death?
That was really delicious.
Okay, I told you I try every day. One more. Now we have 4 pipes and let's see what happens. Enjoy it. Nice day. Der Black Diamond Hash. Strong. And now the nice tiny bubbler, blueberry pure. I forgot to hold. So have a great evening, guys. See you later. Follow it up.
And we had a discussion. You can't stay here, you bitch. You know she welcome. Too tight. Yeah, I'm talking about her coochie. Too tight. Yeah, I got a date with her tonight. We smoked 4 terps, 2 joints, 1 flight is what we took to Boston. My balls he tossing. McNuggets dipped in the sauce and Szechuan. Morty and Rick on top of the Space Needle. I'm taking the bitch. Dinner date, TV dinner. You's a loser. I'm a winner, and I'm circumcised. So let me circumvent. Get money. Oleum or extract. Fuck, I'm distracted. Infused with the hemp oil. I'm high.
Check him, you nerd. Check him.
Nigga wants cereal.
Yeah, oh shit, we're live again. What's up, everybody? We're live back here on the show. It's WLVS Radio. This is the Slab Hour. I'm Phone Homie. Man, it's awesome. It's live in here. I haven't seen this many people since, I don't remember when. It's been a long time since we actually had people here in the studio audience. Put that music louder, man. Much love to the table. And DJ A Boogie for spinning it. So, yeah, we got a lot of awesome gifts on the table. Before I get into the hypotenuse, want to thank Fire Team Terpenes for the medicated chocolates. I got an awesome Canagar from Tricana, Dragon's Breath. Thank you very much, Faded Industries. Faded Enterprises, yeah. Sorry, man. Kung Fu Vase with the motherfucking fwags. G-Dub's Glass, man, made me a little bowl. It's one of the first bowls he made. It's one of the first bowls he's ever made, and he gifted it to me. We'll christen that in a little bit. Somebody brought over some medicated lip balm. I guess they're trying to say something. Call me Chappie. Some strawberry medicated lip balm. Thank you, Vicks Blends, for that. Much love to the Secret Santa who brought over this cherry limeade and Gorilla Glue. Much love to you, man. That's really awesome. And what else? Oh, you know, I can't forget. We have a beautiful shout out to Kung Fu Vapes for the awesome ice cream cake that we're gonna share in just a little bit. And my wife, I came back home today from everything. My wife, from all the way out from Poland, sent me over some Georgetown cupcakes. So I don't even know what's in the box. I'm gonna open it up right now. I'm thinking that I want to share it with you guys. Hopefully everybody here in the studio audience has a little bit of a sweet tooth. We got some awesome, really awesome Georgetown cupcakes, I believe, unless it's something else. Let's check it out right now.
They should have the munchies. They all high as fuck.
Who got the munchies right now?
Make some noise. You got the motherfucking munchies. Hey,
liven up the show. Make some fucking noise. Make some fucking noise.
Shut the fuck up. All right, now shut the fuck up. It's a live show, damn it.
Okay, so this is for my wife. It says, happy birthday, Daddy. Happy birthday to my wonderful husband. Hope you have a great day. We miss you and love you. I love you, too, to my beautiful wife and my beautiful sons. I miss you very much. Daddy is home working hard, but not today. Let's see what's in the box real quick. That's what she said.
Call me Captain Hitsugaya while I'm smoking frozen fire. Don't you swear that you get higher, 'cause that might make you a liar.
This is so awesome. All right, I'm gonna take one for myself, and then I'm gonna pass these around.
This is my life. I'm all smoking right.
All right, yo, listen. These are all supposed to be for me, so my wife might be a little bit upset. So I want you guys to share with each other. Do not be fucking crazy. A lot of love is put into this, and I'm sharing my love with you today.
To your neck, don't respect. If you see right here,
alright, I got a cupcake, but don't worry if you don't get a cupcake. Alright, we got beautiful ice cream cake that we're about to fucking cut up and put around. Alright, but before we do that, we must get back to the show. But I think a dab is in order, because I'm trying to get really stoned. And a good sip of this fucking beer. So let's get some good music flowing.
Bitch, I stay so high. Bitch, I stay so high.
All right.
I stay high. Bitch, I stay so high. Bitch, I stay so high. I stay high. Bitch, I stay so high. Bitch, I
welcome
stay
to the
so
motherfucking
high.
phone homie birthday party, aka our other excuse to throw the Slab hour. Chirp it up. I got a small diamond. I'm gonna chirp it up right now, and then we'll drink on some motherfucking brewskis.
We stay high. Bitch, we stay so high. Bitch, we stay so high. We stay high. Bitch, we stay so high. Bitch, we stay so high.
Loving this West Coast alchemy right now. Headband Boulder Jar. Digging the Dirt Monsters. What's up, Tim? Yeah, I just turned 42, man. 42. Don't say 43. I'm not 43 yet. All right. So, if we can, high pot news, everybody. A little bit of news first. Sting tackles. Now, I want to say this preamble a little bit first. We're about to get into a story that involves somebody that I truly respect and admire as an extractor. A few other people, few extractors involved. I want to say this. I wish them the best. I'm just expressing this story because a lot of people have been asking about this. I want to clear the air and just let you know what's in the news. But we hope the best for these folk. We hope they're not involved in what they've been implicated in. And we do wish them the very best in their journey from this point on. So, High Pot News. Sting tackles criminal enterprise involving stolen luxury cars and illegal cannabis grows. Investigators executed 8 search warrants in the Denver metro area Wednesday morning following a multi-state investigation into a quote-unquote organized criminal enterprise that involved stolen luxury cars, illegal cannabis grows, and drug trafficking. According to a news release from the CATPA Metropolitan Auto Theft Task Force. The sting was the result of a 6-month investigation that led to 17 recovered stolen vehicles with an estimated value of $1.2 million. According to the news release, the suspects switched the VIN numbers on the luxury cars and proceeded to sell them to unsuspecting customers. According to a grand jury indictment, the suspects in the case are Joshua Robertson, Sage Greco, David Guzman, a.k.a. Diamond Baron, Cody Kirstians, Jason Siu, a.k.a. TNT Extracts, and Brian Richburg. Prosecutors allege these men ran a criminal enterprise that would steal high-end cars from Georgia and Florida and then send them out to Colorado. This operation involved into a cannabis ring where illegally cultivated cannabis was shipped out of Colorado back to the East Coast. The indictment alleges that the investigators were able to crack the case after Kirstians came to an auto business and tried to sell a Chevrolet Tahoe with an altered VIN. An ensuing tracker warrant on another stolen vehicle led to investigators to Greco, Robertson, and another man who met at a Buffalo Wild Wings and later discovered to also be driving stolen vehicles with altered VINs. This led to a months-long surveillance operation that led to the discovery of multiple other stolen vehicles with professionally altered VINs, according to the indictment. Yeah. So again, this is something that is just within its story, can be very harmful to our community, as it involves people that were very highly regarded in the community. So we hope that these allegations aren't true, and we wish, or at least I wish you guys the best of luck. We hope that the innocent until proven guilty does stick, if indeed the innocence is there. So best of luck to you guys, and it sucks. These guys are the potential that these guys had in the business of making diamonds and creating a very high octane product, I believe was phenomenal. So you guys definitely, your product will be missed. Your positivity and attitudes will be missed. Let's hope everything was a mistake. There are now 50 New Jersey towns who banned cannabis ahead of impending legalization. Late last month, New Jersey lawmakers in both the Assembly and Senate voted to advance a bill legalizing adult use cannabis and establishing a retail industry in the state. The vote to advance S2703 out of committee represents the first official legislative action on adult use cannabis since pro-legalization Governor Phil Murphy assumed office in January. But the lengthy and contentious public hearing that preceded the vote highlighted the breadth of opposition to the specifics of the bill, if not the legalization in general. Although far from its final version and still very much up for major changes, the bill's advancement signaled that New Jersey is well on the path toward a regulated and taxed adult use cannabis industry.
So rude. So rude. You gotta take
Where's
that
my
outside,
joint,
bro.
by the way? Anybody see where my joint went? Oh, never mind, it's right here. Stoner shit. Nothing. While still state lawmakers continue to craft a legal framework, dozens of New Jersey towns have quietly passed resolutions banning the industry. Since their 2016 takeover, New Jersey Democrats have expanded qualifying conditions for medical cannabis treatments and licensed more dispensaries, and they've made criminal justice reform a centerpiece of their legalization campaign. Additionally, New Jersey Attorney General Gruber Gruel has instructed prosecutors to adjourn all cannabis-related cases until the Attorney General office can prepare new directives to help decriminalize cannabis in the courtroom. Oppositions to an adult use industry, however, has been implacable. And even before Governor Murphy was elected to office on a platform that included drug reform, New Jersey towns were passing resolutions against the industry. Point Pleasant Beach, for example, passed its resolution banning cannabis businesses on December 19, 2017. Not every resolution is the same. The vast majority ban industry operations only, meaning they won't allow cultivation, production, distribution, or retail businesses. Quiet, please. Some are non-binding, others will require another vote to change. A few towns have passed resolutions opposing legalization without banning cannabis businesses. Other towns have the authority to restrict or ban industry operations. They won't be able to prevent the of-age individuals from possessing cannabis and consuming it privately. At least 10% of all New Jersey towns, representing nearly every county, have passed resolutions restricting, banning, or opposing cannabis industry operations and adult use legalization. Furthermore, election results from the 2018 midterm election seem to have no relationship to the bans. Bergen County, for example, went strongly for the state's Democratic candidates. Yet more Bergen County towns have banned industry operations from any other county. Taken together, the bans will affect hundreds of thousands of New Jersey residents if the state legalizes cannabis. Effort to legalize cannabis in the United Kingdom struck down in Parliament. What? Effort to legalize cannabis was struck down in Parliament. Members of the UK Parliament shouted down a proposed bill to legalize, regulate, and tax adult use cannabis. Liberal Democratic Member of Parliament and former Health Minister Norman Lamb introduced the bill under the House of Commons 10-minute rule. The 10-minute rule allows MPs who don't traditionally have the opportunity to present legislation to make their case for a new bill in a speech limited to just 10 minutes. After the speech, the House decides whether or not to introduce the bill. And if the MP succeeds, the bill earns its first reading. But despite Lamb's best efforts to argue for legalization, MPs opposed the cannabis bested to the bill, voting 66 to 52 to block it. In early November, the UK announced a change to its cannabis laws, rescheduling medical cannabis treatments as Schedule II drugs. The change allows specialist doctors to prescribe cannabis-based products for certain patients. The move immediately sparked a conversation about the prospect of broader legalization, but top UK government officials denied the rule change had anything to do with legalizing adult cannabis use. Nevertheless, calls for the end to prohibition are increasingly heard from all segments of British society. This year, a number of high-profile instances of children losing access to life-saving cannabis medications prompted massive public outcry that forced the UK government into action on medical cannabis. Hoping to gain a strategic advantage from the shift in public opinion and leverage to the recent policy shift, MP Norman Lamb invoked the 10-minute rule to propose a sweeping legalization initiative. But with a majority of MPs opposed to legal cannabis, majority public support for legalization was irrelevant. Lamb's 10-minute case for legalizing cannabis was a strong one, but it didn't say anything we haven't heard many times before. Lamb argued that prohibition is cruel and inhuman, and it diverts billions to organized crime and criminalizes young people for what amounts to a rite of passage. He highlighted the racial disparities of cannabis enforcement and pointed to the dreadful hypocrisy of alcohol's legality amidst cannabis's prohibition. Lamb made well-worn points that legalization would free up police resources, generate needed tax revenue, and protect children and teens. This is rational, evidence-based policymaking. It's time for this country to act on the evidence and protect children and young people from harm, quote-unquote, he said. By the same token, conservative MPs dredged up timeless anti-cannabis talking points while celebrating the UK's ongoing war on drugs as a test of the government's resolve. MP Steve Double, an outspoken evangelical Christian, said he wanted to continue the war on drugs. We do not win the war by raising the white flag and giving up and surrendering. No war has ever been won by surrendering, Double said. Well, shut the fuck up. Other conservative MPs called cannabis a dangerous gateway drug. No, you're a dangerous gateway drug.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the end, opposition to Lamb's 10-minute rule bill won out. 66 MPs voted nay to 52 ayes. Or ayes. Or ayes. You say ayes, I say ayes. In a 60-second Twitter video posted just before Lamb took to the floor to propose his 10-minute rule bill, the MP appeals to the conscience of the UK people, but he also appeals to their logic. How can general practitioners freely prescribe lethal and addictive opioids for pain, Lamb asks, but not medical cannabis treatments? In the end, Lamb calls for an approach modeled on Canada's focus on public health and generating tax revenue. That's why the United States needs to get their shit together so we could be the people that people are looking after for guidance on this whole cannabis thang. I'm Phone Homie, and that is all the reading I have to do for now. That's awesome. That's the end of the High Pot News. Do you have some more videos? 2 minutes worth of videos. When we come back, Kung Fu Vapes, District Dabbers, and we smoke, get fucked up, eat some fucking sweets, and party. Make some fucking noise.
You ain't talking about cash, then it's adios. Been sitting in the back with a bag of dough. Trap for the money though. Rap for the money though. Spend cash, back then I hit the road. Bring it back like coke when it's on the stove. Bring it back like coke when it's on the stove. Take notes, got coke on my money phone. I can never go broke on a money phone. Take notes, got coke on my money phone. I can never go broke on a money phone. Getting money in the bando. Started out downtown giving samples. Half beat to a 4-0. Now I'm not played off like lipo. Remember when I sold drugs and a psycho? Now they coming through the trap in the psycho. Got whatever you want for the low. Sniff coke with their nose like Michael.
Listen Vision, DC's #1 recording studio is expanding. Check us out in our big new location at Culture House, 700 Delaware Avenue, Southwest Washington, D.C. Offering amazing new podcasting services, one-of-a-kind events, special performances, and digital video and photography. Call 202-332-8494 or go to listenvision.com for rates and info. Listen Vision Studios presents the official launch party for the Hip Hop Museum DC. On January 18th, 2019, come celebrate the 40th anniversary of Rapper's Delight and the grand opening of the world's first hip hop museum with historic performances from the Sugar Hill Gang, Trouble Funk, Grandmaster Caz, and Melly Mel. Doors open at 6 p.m. and tickets are available on hhmdc.eventbrite.com. Call 202-332-8494 for vending and more info. But be warned, this event will sell out fast, so get your tickets now. January 18th, 2019 for the official launch of the Hip Hop Museum DC. Don't miss this historic event and performances for the 40th anniversary of Rapper's Delight with the Sugar Hill Gang, Trouble Funk, Grandmaster Caz, and Melly Mel. Call 202-332-8494 for more info
And we're back. That's right. Was my mic on? All right, we're back live on the air. Welcome back to WLVSradio.com. Sit down, dude. Sit down. It's weird. It's weird. You gotta because you're all like, yeah. There you go. Sit down. Move the thing. That's cool. The window. It's cool because the window doesn't. The number doesn't work on the pot line tonight anyway. I failed to pay the bill in time, so you know how that shit goes. It does, man. Shit does really happen. At least it should happen once a day. Once you get your shit all backed up.
Get some fiber in your life.
All right. So we cover a lot of different things on the show. Some of them pertain to just getting yourself fucking together and getting your shit out. All right. So awkward, very quiet time of the show. District Dabbers on the show, everybody. Make some fucking noise.
What up?
Now shut up! Shut up now! Everybody shut up! Shut up! Just shut up! All right, there you go. Sorry, guys. This is a joke. We're not really telling you to shut up. But please do be quiet.
So, yo, what's up, man?
What's going on, dude?
Happy birthday, bro.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Damn, guys, this dude right here, he's aging well. He's like a fine wine. You got to see the drip on this dude, though. It's sick right now. Polo down to the socks.
I'm like, I'm wearing polo, everything. Underwear is down, poloed out. Pink, hey, I'm down with pink, bro.
Killed it.
The only thing that's not polo, because of course the other Marine. You know, it's funny though. If any of my drill instructors have seen this right now, they would just tear me a new one. They would love it. But I don't mind. I love wearing pink, purple. It's all good.
Only real men wear pink, bro.
Teal green, whatever the fuck that shit is. I don't know. It's nice. I think this was a woman's cardigan actually, but it was so American and it was big.
It's a broadigan.
I'm a broadigan. Oh yeah, drinking Technicolor Life. Everything's all colorful.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, no, I won't even say that one. So why are you here right now?
Why am I here?
Yeah.
Oh well, I was told to hurry up and get up here.
What's going on with you, man?
Fuckery. I don't know if you guys are aware, but there's been some fuckery. I don't know. I think I have a male stalker. It's strange. It's pretty fucking weird. But you know what? My old page is down, and
There's imposter pages, phone homie. Have you ever gone through this before?
Yeah. Let's hope not. You know, it's.
No, I've seen like knockoff pages and shit.
We've shut them down a few times.
We shut that shit down.
Yeah, I remember like someone was like, so yeah, like.
So listen, you know, if you have something trademarked, if you have something copyrighted, and somebody else comes in and is somehow relay, like let someone else has a different clothing line, like you can fight that shit. You can. So just understand that, and you can hit up DJ A Boogie. As a matter of fact, he is very helpful in those ways. If you want to talk about trademarks and copywriting, just get to me, and I'll pass you on over to DJ A Boogie, aka Mr. Professional, on the 9 to 5.
All right, well,
so back to you.
There's some weird shit going on.
Yeah.
Instagram has shut down the District Dabbers page.
Boo!
So yeah, boo.
Come on, everybody, boo! Damn, I swear, you're either stoned or you're not listening to the show.
But
you guys are just fucking eating cupcakes and getting stoned. Damn.
But there's no fear because I'm back. All right. My page is up, and it is not any of those bullshit pages that are floating around.
Is there any way you can like type it on the screen?
Yeah, I actually gave it to him there. He should have it. So yeah, it's Talking Terps with D Dabbers.
Yeah, that thing is so small. Like I don't even. Can you see? It's over. See, it's right there. Yeah, right there. Can you make this way bigger? There you go.
It's at Talking Terps with D Dabbers.
Yeah, so you gotta do at Talking Terps with WITH, and then the letter D as in district. And D
Thanks
as in
for
Dabbers.
breaking that down, phone homie.
It's D Dabbers. D as in district. Yes.
Yep, there
Dabbers,
it is.
There we go.
Wow, it just all came together right there,
now
just like that. It's just awesome.
It's the future.
The future of technology
Whoa.
is now. You're now here.
So
we're
there it
bringing
is.
new captivating state-of-the-art technology right here on WLVS Radio, Talking Terps with D-Dabbers. You would never be able to get this on any other show.
So listen, guys, that's the only way to get me. All right, the other two pages that are floating around are
I've known you
fake.
for so many years, and I still don't get you. I still don't get you after all these years.
I
but
know.
it's okay.
I mean, no, you do get me. That's why we work. Pause. But he gets me. He really gets me.
You guys flirting?
What? Stop touching my fucking feet down there, bro. Come on. Right? Stop fucking. All right, man. At Talking Terps with D Dabbers, get his fucking shit up. Follow him, please, and tell your people to follow him. You know, it sucks. It really does. As a matter of fact, you should be talking to DJ A Boogie so you can start appealing.
We're constantly in communication.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely constantly. This he came on my show and strong-armed me into signing some kind of contract, bro.
Yeah.
Like this guy is
Immediately.
I kind of hide from him.
You gotta start letting people come on your show.
I know, because I'm gonna get canned. No, this network here. Oh, they push me to be provocative. They want me to do that kind of crazy. You guys are all welcome to come to the show and come on the show. Come on the show on Tuesday nights. You're more than welcome. It's
all
okay.
right, stop using that word.
What? Come?
No, show.
Yeah,
show.
show.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Come show?
God damn it. Welcome to the Slab, everybody.
Happy
Get
birthday,
the
bro.
Fuck
There's
off
nowhere we won't
stage.
go.
It's District Dabbers, everybody. Make some fucking noise. And yeah, so that was awesome. It's not awesome that he lost his Instagram, but it's awesome that you guys are here and supporting, and we love you for that. And so we got my other homie over here at Kung Fu, Mr. Dawson of Kung Fu. Everybody, yeah. Howdy. You're not a stranger to the show.
No, I've been on a couple times.
What? What did you say?
From the rainforest
Brazil.
state.
We got a stalker in here, security. Somebody needs to
that's his number one fan.
tase her motherfucking ass right now.
We got some lady that followed him from the rainforest.
Yeah,
state.
we've been watching her all night. You're on red alert.
Shout out to
We
Crazy
put you on
Lady.
the list, lady.
We love you.
This is a
Not only
tasing
You're not
zone.
allowed back here, or the airport, or kindergartens, or
or 50 feet of high
just
speed.
I got
Crazy ladies.
crazy
she's
ladies,
allowed. She's
crazy.
All right. So okay, yes. Okay.
Shout out to crazy lady in
All
the
right.
one leg that has a legging. Hell
So
yeah.
what's going on, my dude?
Nothing. That shit's hot.
What's going on? What brings you to the area?
I'm in the area. Happy birthday to Phone Homie.
Thank you.
Just out here
At Kung Fu Vapes. Yeah, at Kung Fu, like that might be a whole different IG.
Completely different.
At Kung Fu Vapes, there we go.
At Kung Fu Vapes. Yeah.
There you go, very nice.
Yeah.
Do you know Kung Fu?
Kung Fu Vape?
No, do you know Kung Fu?
I know Kung Fu movies well.
Okay, all right.
Are you living your raps?
Make sure you're talking onto the penis.
I'm living my best
Thank you.
life.
Are you living your raps?
Am I living my raps?
Yeah. Kung Fu.
I have
Kung Fu
manifested
vapes.
some things in my life that I'm proud of.
Dope.
This wasn't one of them, actually. So I never rapped about vape pens. You figure like the shit you were passionate about, they rapped about.
Hey, yo,
for
I'm
years.
turning on the vapes. I got 3.70. That shit feel great.
Bars.
Bars.
Yeah, see, I never spit any bars about vapes because I just didn't think about that shit. I didn't know they existed actually when I was rapping.
Well, you have a whole new market now.
Yeah.
There might be a whole new market, a whole new genre of vape pen trap music.
You have to smoke vape pens only
Vape
with
trap.
that beard. You have to
Vape
because
trap.
that shit's
Vape
flammable.
trap.
Vape wave.
Vape wave. Yeah, vape wave. Well, vaporwave is a fucking
Hey,
genre.
speaking of vapes,
All right, so let's talk about.
It's so professional.
Speaking of vapes, I have this nifty new product.
You gotta speak into the fucking the microphone.
This product is a Dr. Dabber switch base, and then we have this amazing attachment made in Spokane, Washington, where my company is based and where I live. It's made by a friend and an amazing glass
Shout out to
artist.
Chris Crazy Washington.
Shout out to OG Badger Glass, and that's who made this amazing attachment. This is a 2.0 UFO, miniaturized and exclusively made for me for this Dr. Dabber switch. Dr. Dabber switch has 25 heat settings,
So
25
that's one of
light
one.
settings. It is a one of one. I actually have a whole set of these attachments that I have had made, and I'm having one more made by Domer Glass. Shout out to Domer for making dope glass. But yeah, so all my favorite glass artists are local friends of mine in Spokane.
Okay, but what is it? Because it looks like a lava lamp.
It has a large base, so it is a thermos-sized base. It's a little larger than the Peak, but you're getting 100 dabs or 100 uses out of this before you have to charge the battery versus like 10 to 15 for a Dr. Dabber Peak, right?
Yeah.
And then also you can crank the temperature up on this little bad baby and take a rager.
But like, you have like how many different settings on this thing?
There's 25 different heat settings. It ranges from 350 degrees to 850 degrees. You can time and actually program how long you want the heating element to heat up for, whether or not it's going to heat up for 5 seconds or 35 seconds. The choice is yours.
All right, stop trying to use phone homies techniques. All right, man, just come on. Now, but the funny thing is that like you're not even like selling these. It's just like this is your shit. And like,
shout out to Dr. Dabber. What happened was I bought one the day they dropped. I was in Hollywood for Chalice. It happened to come out the day I was out there. I swooped one from a smoke shop. I went live with it at the Hitman Coffee Shop. I guess something was wrong with it. The owner of Dr. Dabber reached out, said, "Hey, send that back." I said, "I just bought it." He said, "I know. Send it back. We'll take care of you." I sent it back. About 2-3 weeks later, I got 3 of these bad babies for free back in the mail. I own a vape lounge and a vape shop, a cartridge battery packaging shop in Spokane, Washington.
Where's mine, dude? You got 3 of them? Where's mine?
Yeah, they're in my vape lounge in Spokane, Washington, called KungFuVapes.com.
Awesome.
We sell them on there as well,
Touché.
just because I can. And, you know, I think they're amazing. I'm not really hard pressed to get behind another company's vape products because I have my own. But when I'm on the go, you know, this is my go-to. Actually, when I'm at home, when I'm in my vapor lounge, when I'm in the car, right here, player. Oh, well, I got this jar of diamonds. I don't know if you want to fuck with Dims, but they're delicious.
Where's the other ones?
But yeah, shout out to this bad little baby. I'm gonna fill it up with some hash and we'll get high.
Yeah, so that's how that's done. And you can like put all sorts of weird color waves on there too.
You want to get silly?
Yeah, get silly with the color waves.
So there's 25 color settings.
Look at that. What the fuck is that one? It's like the weird, like.
I don't know if the color settings really are paramount
Microphone.
to its functionality, but it is cool to look at.
It's fun to
especially
play
if you're
with,
on
for
DMT
sure.
or mushrooms while you're taking it down. It's pretty awesome.
DMT and mushrooms, huh? It seems like that's going to be like the next wave of things to
DMT
have
cart.
is DMT and mushrooms.
I hear shouts in the crowd. Tell us about DMT
Well, I'll tell you-
cart.
well, you know,
I'll tell you about the DMT cart. The DMT
Yeah,
cart.
the
never
DMT
really
cart that
got-
you've been sitting on for a fucking year.
It's been
He's like,
sitting on my
"Yo,
dresser at my house.
I'm gonna
because
go on
scared
the
of it.
trip live.
It stares at me when I walk by, like that
And then every
picture
time
of
I'm like, yo,
Jesus
what's
in
up,
your
that
Mexican
DMT? I'm
friend's
too scared
house.
to take it.
You know, your Mexican friend, you grew up with his like weird grandparents and shit, got that picture of Jesus on the wall and his eyes follow you when you walk by. That's what the DMT cart does to me. It's on my dresser. And it dares me to hit it. And guess what? I ain't hit shit. I want to stay here.
Yeah, but
right
but
now.
he's like always
I'm
said,
ready
like,
to
yo.
blast off later, but not now. Do you feel me?
Yeah, it's been like a year.
You motherfucker. I'm trying
Yeah,
to
just
live.
fucking do the cart, man. It's no
I'm
sense of
trying to
having a
live.
DMT cart if you're not going to take
I
it.
just want to live.
How many people in here, if they were given a DMT card, how would it be done by now?
I don't even know what it really is because
A
it
DMT
has,
card.
it has like
card.
a PG VG emulsifier base, and at the
Who in the building?
bottom of
Who in
the
the building
cart,
has ever tried
there is
DMT?
some
Raise your hand.
crystals. And I moved away from crystals, people.
Yeah.
I've really moved away from the crystal. You know?
Yeah.
And there's crystals at the bottom of this cart.
DMT crystals.
And I don't know what kind of crystals.
Oh,
Hey, remember candy
I
flipping back
haven't
in the days?
tested. I haven't tested any. of this
Who's
shit.
ever candy flipped?
I eat candy now. It's bad for my
you
teeth.
don't know what the
but
fuck I'm talking about.
acid and MDMA. You used to take your shirt
Ecstasy.
off around me and you didn't know at the club and do sweaty shit. I ain't with that. That's what I'd never do.
I was
It's like,
not
oh no,
problem with that.
Don't touch me. You sweaty, bro.
Right.
Yeah, you sweaty.
Never
and
into
shit.
that kind
I was
of
doing
party.
the hammer.
Hey,
Never.
Kids does this.
Not
keep your
never.
sweaty ass over there.
Smoke the cart. Somebody's saying.
She's a very special girl. All right, so
Smoke this shit.
all right, so take your fucking hit. Do your. We won't reminisce back to the 19.
New products coming out. We have a product called the Sensei. It is a pod for diamonds and sauce.
A what? A what?
No cotton.
What are
no
pods?
portholes.
Some people don't know what pods are.
Well, Google vaporizer pod, and then we'll have a different discussion. But yeah, we have a new one coming out.
Come on, dude. You're supposed to tell them what it is. So it's a pod. It's a new. It's a new format of. Yeah, something like that. It looks like a pod more than it does a cartridge. No? Huh? That's why I don't even know. You got to explain it to them. It's too much dead air going on the show, man.
Thank you.
Somebody help them out.
Here's a Stitzy style pod.
Yeah. Well, can you
Stitzy
come in
pod,
on it?
right? Here's a pod.
Can you
So a
zero in
pod
on
is
it?
a acrylic or plastic style vaporizer device rolled over from the e-cigarette device based on this hardware, right? So this originated in the e-cigarette industry, and then it is going to be applied to the cannabis industry because let's face it, people in the cannabis industry who own large scale corporations just kind of buy what China sells or what's hot on social media. They don't do a lot of due diligence or invent their own shit, so they just kind of copy what's already hot. Well, what's hot first is going to be hot in the e-cigarette industry because that's what these products are based on, this e-cigarette technology. And so if you're not out in the forefront, if you're not originating, designing, invigorating this field of the industry, which is designed for ancillary hardware, batteries, packaging, vaporizer devices, you're not doing shit but just getting what's already made sold right back to you. It might work well there, but it's not going to work well with cannabis oil
Now-
because the viscosities are different.
Now
Let me
I've
talk
seen you.
about it.
I've seen you.
Let me talk.
I've seen you dismantle a pod before, and
I dismantle a turkey on Thanksgiving like none of you.
No.
I'm good at taking shit
no. But
apart.
so
was
when
the
you
point.
dismantled the pod compared to the pod that you guys use, what was your major qualm with it?
Well, right
Into the microphone.
Right here, there's some
Into the microphone.
components, or there's components or parts to this that you can't see through. Basically, in regards to the mouthpiece, what's in
What about
there?
the Tampax
You don't know.
pads?
Well, there's usually a lot of wicking products in this as well. You want to get in this? You want to see?
So basically, inside is
Our
like a.
product,
It's like
our product
like
doesn't have a big chunk of metal down the middle. We don't have any cotton in the mouthpiece. We don't have any weird components. We have a tank. We have a heating element, and it's sexy. It's pretty. If you want to check it out, go on our website,
Well,
kungfuvapes.com.
I mean, the one point that I think is really important is that the fact is you're not wasting your oil.
Can I get a Q-tip?
Whereas some of these things, the cotton and stuff like that, it soaks it up your oil, and you're not really getting that back. So if you're spending $50, $60 a gram,
If you want to
or if you're spending
specifically,
$120
what he's
a gram,
talking about is a PAX
you know?
pod. A lot of you people out there using PAX pods are familiar with a PAX pod. Do me a favor when you're done with the PAX pod, if you haven't already, take it apart. There's about 11 or 12 components, and what's really big in a PAX pod is the big cotton swab or squares that are attached to the mouthpiece and the heating element. It's kind of built into each other. It goes up into it. If you take it apart, you'll see that I'd say 25 to 50% of the oil that's contained within the pod, because they're half-gram pods, is soaked into this cotton. On my mama, you ain't never consuming all that. It's gone. It's in the cotton. You can't consume it. You can heat up a little bit what's on the surface of the cotton, but what's saturated in there is gone. And so you're paying $50 per half gram, and you're probably getting maybe a 0.3 out of it if you're lucky. And so $20 of that cart, almost half of it is in cotton. You can't consume it, and that's what it is. A lot of the hardware on the market right now is sketchy as fuck. And if you're not familiar with vaporizer hardware, you should be, because it's one of top 3 sold products in a dispensary. If you're in a recreational legal place, California, Washington, Oregon, Nevada, I can go on and on. And now on the East Coast as well, Maryland, New York, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine. Shout out to my people in Maine. Here in D.C., Maryland specifically. If you go into the shops, you're not really familiar with some of this shit, and so they just sell you what they think is good, and what's good for them is not good for everybody. It's not a fits all type of piece of hardware. So familiarize yourself with shit. Google shit, YouTube shit, buy shit, and you'll figure out what works best. But I'd say our cartridges and batteries right now are the best they've ever been. And if you're not familiar with it, go ahead and stop by our website or follow our social media. It's kungfuvapes.com or Kung Fu Vapes on every social media platform, and take a peek at what we're doing.
Or you can get it at Phone Homie if you're right here in the DMV area.
And Phone Homie also has our products.
So,
always, for years.
That being said, thank you very much for coming all the way out from Washington State.
I flew out here, my arms are very tired.
Yeah.
Bunch of fucking haters.
Everybody, make some fucking noise for Kung Fu Vapes, man, please. Thank you. Thank you guys very much.
I gotta go. Oh, I'm not going nowhere.
So, last but not least, I'd like to pull up on a more serious note. We have lost a member of our community, a good friend of mine, a Phone Homie supporter, Jay Cripple on Instagram. Jay was a very well-loved member of the society. He, was one of those guys who really didn't give a fuck about holding back. He really cared about cleanliness in the medicine, quality of medicine for patients. He himself was battling with something that I do not know, I'm not aware of, but he was stricken to a wheelchair for as long as I've known him. And I know that his life was not very comfortable in the very least, but he made the best of it. He came out to many events in his position and had a lot of people around him supportive, bringing him to events. And he was also a grower. I mean, he walked the walk and he talked the talk in all metaphoric forms. And unfortunately, he passed away on the December 7th. I don't know the causes, but he will be missed. I personally know him, and I just saw him at this past Boston Freedom Rally, and got a chance to sesh with him and give him a hug. And it sucks to know that I won't be able to do that anymore. So if we could just give a moment of silence to Jay and just contemplate on the many people that we've lost throughout our lives and how much that we respect them and we love them. So if a quick moment of silence, please. Turb it up and slab it down, Jay. We love you. This has been the Slab Hour, everybody. I really thank you. We're going to start opening up this cake, get everybody filled up with some sweetness. Compliments of Kung Fu Vapes, and thank you very much to everybody who came support. I feel the love from my family, my friends, the audience here, the community. Turb it up and slab it down. Make some noise for yourself, please. Happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's is coming. Let's get stoned. Let's get high. And right here on WLVSradio.com, the motherfucking Slab Hour. Turb it up. Let me take this dab and then we'll shut it down. Happy birthday to you all. Thank you, man. All right, I'm taking this dab and then we're done.
need a fat nugget so I can squash it. You got a fat nugget. My nigga done toss herbs in my direction and watch me squeeze it. Smoke it with